Hello everyone. Here we are starting with the second part of your chapter 5, Coal and Petroleum. As in the previous video, I told you about coal. What coal is, what are its products, and what type of resource it is. It's a non-renewable resource. So now we are starting with another non-renewable resource, that is petroleum. When the word petroleum comes up, we think about the word petrol. But petrol and petroleum are not same. They are different terms, or we can say that the petrol is derived from petroleum because petrol and diesel are obtained from petroleum. Petroleum is used as a fuel in light automobiles like bikes, cars, scooters, etc. Similarly, diesel is also used as a fuel in heavy vehicles like trucks, tractors, buses, etc. These petrol and diesel are obtained from petroleum. This petroleum is a dark colored and thick oily liquid which is having a very unpleasant smell. As whenever you go in a petrol pump, you observe some unpleasant smell. So that unpleasant smell is just because of petroleum. This petroleum is a combination of two words in Greek language, that is petra and oleum. Petra means rocks and oleum means oil. So we can say that this petroleum is an oil which is obtained from rocks, or we can call it as oil from rocks. Now the question is how this petrol is formed. No, this is how petroleum is formed because petrol is derived from petroleum. So how petroleum is formed? For this, as we have discussed that coal is obtained by the decomposition of dead plants, but petroleum is formed by the decomposition of dead remains of plants and animals which are buried under the sea, and it also takes millions of years to form. It does not form in just 5 to 10 years, it takes about millions of years. It is believed that this million of years ago, plants and animals which are living in the sea, they were died. Every organism which is present on this earth will die one day. So that organisms which are present in sea or which are living in sea, they die and their dead bodies sank to the bottom of the sea. वो सब कहाँ चला गया? सी के बॉटम में चला गया. With the change in time, the dead bodies will get covered up with clay and sand. धीरे धीरे टाइम के साथ वही डेड बॉडीज़ के ऊपर क्या कवर हो गया? क्ले और सैंड कवर हो गए. एज वी कैन से दैट ओवर मिलियन ऑफ ईयर्स, तो वहाँ क्या हुआ? देयर जनरेट्स हाई प्रेशर as well as when we go downward the temperature increases. Pressure is high, temperature is high, and one more thing, there is absence of air. वहाँ air भी present नहीं होती है. So that dead remains of plants and animals which are living in sea will slowly convert it into petrol. वो धीरे धीरे किस में कन्वर्ट होने लगे? पेट्रोलियम के अंदर कन्वर्ट होने लगे. Then it passed through porous rocks and got trapped between the non-porous rocks. ऊपर की तरफ के जो रॉक्स होते हैं अर्थ क्रस्ट के पास, वो कैसे होते हैं? पोरस रॉक्स होते हैं. जितना हम नीचे जाते जाते हैं वहाँ रॉक्स कैसे होने लगते हैं आपके? नॉन पोरस. सो वो आपका ट्रैवल करके पोरस रॉक से कहाँ पहुँच गया? नॉन पोरस रॉक्स में पहुँच गया और वहीं पर वो स्टोर हो गया फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. बाय दिस the petrol is formed. Now the question arises, how is petroleum obtained? अब हम इस पेट्रोल को निकालेंगे कैसे? So this petroleum and natural gas are found above the layer of water. ये जो दोनों आपके पेट्रोलियम और नेचुरल गैस हैं, ये हमेशा वाटर की लेयर के ऊपर प्रेजेंट होते हैं. एज यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर कि यहाँ ये जो इम्परवियस रॉक्स है यहाँ ये स्टोर हो गया, बट यहाँ वाटर से ये हमेशा क्या रहेगा, ऊपर की तरफ रहेगा. दैट इज़ पेट्रोलियम. नाउ petroleum and natural gas will not mix with water because they are lighter than water. वो उसके अंदर मिक्स नहीं होंगे, वो क्या हो जाएंगे, राइज अप होकर के ऊपर आ जाएंगे इम्परवियस रॉक्स की तरफ, सो दैट वो उसके अंदर हम उसे वहाँ से ईजिली ऑब्टेन कर सकें. नाउ हाउ वी कैन ऑब्टेन इट, वी कैन ऑब्टेन इट बाय ड्रिलिंग होल्स by the use of some machines and by the help of some experts. In that case, we use the machine which called as drilling rigs. As you can see in this picture, this type of machine is used to obtain petroleum from the sea. Now, by using pump, the pipe will reach to the petroleum deposit areas, and by using pumps, petroleum is pushed out. वहाँ पाइप्स जो हैं वो नीचे तक जाते हैं और फिर पंप के थ्रू हम उसे क्या करते हैं, बाहर निकाल लेते हैं. दे आर फाउंड अंडर द सी बेड एट अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ 150 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम मुंबई. यहाँ मुंबई का एग्जाम्पल दिया है कि मुंबई के अंदर सी बेड के नीचे 150 किलोमीटर के नीचे ये वहाँ पर प्रेजेंट होता है, एंड दैट इज़ कॉल्ड एज मुंबई हाई. वी कैन ऑब्टेन पेट्रोलियम फ्रॉम असम, गुजरात and in the river basins of गोदावरी and कृष्णा. यहाँ पर भी आप पेट्रोलियम को क्या कर सकते हैं, एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं. अब हम यहाँ से जो पेट्रोलियम एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, इज़ दैट पेट्रोलियम इज़ द प्योरेस्ट फॉर्म? सो द आंसर इज़ नो, दैट पेट्रोलियम इज़ नॉट इन द प्योरेस्ट फॉर्म. Even it is a mixture. What kind of mixture? A complex mixture of petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, fuel oil, paraffin wax, etc., etc. So many things are present in it, and that is called as a crude oil, which cannot be used in the form in which it exists. जिस फॉर्म में वो प्रेजेंट है उस फॉर्म में हम उसका यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. हमें उसे क्या करना पड़ेगा, ये जो इतनी सारी चीज़ें इसके अंदर प्रेजेंट हैं, हमें इन सब यूज़फुल चीज़ों को भी उसमें से क्या करना पड़ेगा, सेपरेट आउट करना पड़ेगा. एंड द प्रोसेस ऑफ सेपरेटिंग these various constituents or useful fractions of petroleum is known as refining of petroleum. ये जो हम इसमें से एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, जितनी भी यूज़फुल चीज़ें हैं या जो भी इसके अंदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स प्रेजेंट हैं, उन सबको हम निकाल देंगे, तो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड एज रिफाइनिंग ऑफ पेट्रोलियम. Then we will get the purified or the refined petroleum. Now, there are petroleum refineries in India which are at Madras, Cochin, Mathura, Digboi, Mumbai, Koyali, Haldia and Barauni. These are the places where petroleum refineries are located in India. So now we are talking about the various constituents of petroleum and their uses. As I told you, petroleum is not a simple compound. It's a complex mixture of so many things. So those those compounds are present in petroleum, so they have their uses. So we are going to discuss them. Firstly, we are starting with petroleum gas, which is in the liquid form, and we call it as liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG. As you can see in the picture, there I have put a picture of it. This is the petroleum refinery, and in this petroleum refinery, this type of machine is set up, which is distillating or purifying the petrol. And you can see many different temperature, different outlets are there from which we will get the constituent materials. So that first constituent material is liquefied petroleum gas, which is extracted below the temperature of 40 degree Celsius, and that liquefied petroleum gas is used as a fuel in our home or industries. Second constituent is gasoline, or we call it as petrol, which is having the boiling point of 40 degree Celsius to 170 degree Celsius. What is the use of gasoline or petrol? This is the fuel for lighter vehicles, as well as it is used as a solvent for dry cleaning of clothes. कपड़ों की ड्राई क्लीनिंग कराते हैं तो वो किसके थ्रू होती है? पेट्रोल के थ्रू होती है. And it is used as in preparation of petrol gas in laboratory. इससे हम पेट्रोल गैस की प्रिपरेशन भी कर सकते हैं. एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो यूज एज एन एविएशन फ्यूल. आपकी एविएशन फ्यूल की फॉर्म में भी इसे यूज़ किया जाता है. नेक्स्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट इज कैरोसिन, विच इज़ हैविंग अ टेम्परेचर ऑफ 170 डिग्री सेल्सियस टू 250 डिग्री सेल्सियस. दिस कैरोसिन इज़ यूज एज अ फ्यूल इन विक स्टोव्स एंड लैम्प्स. स्टोव्स होते हैं, उनके अंदर जो फ्यूल यूज़ किया जाता है वो कैरोसिन होता है, जिसे हम मिट्टी का तेल बोलते हैं. विच इज़ यूज टू कुक फूड एंड फॉर द लाइटनिंग पर्पसेस. एंड a special grade of kerosene oil is used as an aviation fuel in jet aeroplanes. इसका एक स्पेशल ग्रेड होता है जिसे यूज़ किया जाता है एविएशन फ्यूल के अंदर. एज एन एविएशन फ्यूल यूज़ किया जाता है इन जेट एरोप्लेन्स. नेक्स्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट इज डीजल, which is having a boiling point of 250 degrees Celsius to 350 degrees Celsius. This is a fuel for heavy vehicles and it is used to run water pumps for irrigation in fields, to take water from one place to another and to run it from in the whole field. And it is also used to produce electricity on a small scale. Now another constituent is fuel oil, which is having a temperature or the boiling point that is 350 degrees Celsius to 400 degrees Celsius. This fuel oil is used as an industrial fuel for furnaces and boilers. Furnaces क्या होती हैं? भट्टी, जिसके अंदर डिस्टिलेशन प्रोसेस किया जाता है. तो सिमिलरली वहाँ पर फ्यूल ऑयल का यूज़ किया जाता है ताकि उसको गर्म किया जा सके, टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज़ किया जा सके. लुब्रिकेटिंग ऑयल इज़ यूज्ड एज अ लुब्रिकेशन इन मशीन्स, ताकि मशीन के पार्ट्स इजीली वर्कआउट कर सकें, कोई वियर एंड टियर ना हो, तो उसके अंदर क्या ऐड कर दिया जाता है? लुब्रिकेशन ऑयल. Then paraffin wax, which is having a boiling point above 400 degrees Celsius, and it is used for making candles, some cosmetic materials like face creams, Vaseline, ointments, wax papers, toilet goods, and grease. Last but not the least, the major constituent of petroleum is bitumen. We have discussed about it in the previous video also, that it is used for making road surfaces, or it's a good one which can retain on the road for a longer period of time. It is used as a damp proof foundation of buildings, used as coating under the side of electric poles to prevent from rusting. So these are the major constituents of petroleum and their uses. Now in the last, I am telling you some important or interesting facts that coal gas was first used in London for street lighting purpose in 1810 and also in New York in 1820. Nowadays we use this coal gas as only the source of heat, but in the earlier time it is used as a source of lightning. Similarly, as we are discussing about the oil wells from where we are extracting the petroleum. So the world's first oil well is drilled in Pennsylvania, USA in 1859. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.